All right, we're going to go ahead and do the acid-base lab. So if you are absent, we're going to test 3 substances. We're going to test lemon juice, ammonia, and salt, and see whether they're acids or bases or neutrals. We're going to use 4 different indicators. We've got BTB blue, so I'll put some BT blue in 3 little holes to do our tests. We've got BTB yellow. We've got phenol red. And we've got cabbage juice. You can actually make cabbage juice indicator at home just by boiling a little bit of red cabbage. Okay, so you can see the different indicators and the different colors. The labels are going to write down here at the bottom. So now what we'll do is go ahead and take our 3 different substances. We'll start with lemon juice. We'll put a couple of drops in each. What you want to do is go ahead and on your piece of paper right here, underneath lemon juice, you're going to go ahead and write down what happened to the different solutions. So phenol red you'll write over here on the margin, and then BTB blue, BTB yellow, and cabbage juice. So for example, with BTB blue and lemon juice, the blue obviously turned yellow, the BTB yellow stayed yellow, phenol red turned yellow, and the cabbage juice you can see turned a pinkish or a reddish color. The next one we're going to look at is ammonia. Here's ammonia. And again, you'd want to write down what happened. The BTB blue stayed blue, BTB yellow turned blue, phenol red stayed red, and the cabbage juice turned green. That's our ammonia. And then finally, we're going to put our salt in. And we can just put a little bit of salt into each. You can see with the salt, each of the colors are unchanged. Blue is still blue, yellow is still yellow, phenol red is still red, and the cabbage juice is still that same purple color. Please pause the video and make sure you record those results. Okay, now let's go ahead and test the same substances, lemon juice and ammonia, but let's test the litmus paper. So to test the litmus paper with liquids, we can just take a drop and put a drop on each. And we can see with the lemon juice, that causes the red litmus paper to stay red and the blue litmus paper to turn red. Hopefully that should, by itself, should tell you whether lemon juice is an acid or a base. When we look at ammonia, again, 1 drop on each. You can see that the red litmus paper and the blue litmus paper both turn blue. Ammonia is actually such a strong substance and so easily absorbed into the paper, it causes most of that red litmus paper, which is on this side, to turn blue, even if the drop didn't actually touch it. Finally, with salt, since salt's a solid, we'd have to dip it into a substance that has the salt dissolved in it. We can just take it and put it right into the substances that we had, and you can see that the colors for this didn't change, that we still have the blue is blue and the red is red. That should also let you know something about the salt. From doing this lab, you should now be able to identify substances as acids, bases, or neutrals. The indicators and the colors they change will help you do that, as will the litmus paper. So the litmus paper and the indicators will let you know whether something is an acid or a base. If you want to know how strong an acid or a base, you have to use something that's called a universal indicator, like this pH paper. This pH paper will turn colors based on how strong an acid or a base that you're working with. So I'll go ahead and pull a small piece of this out, and then we'll go ahead and test both the lemon juice and the ammonia with that. And we can see, here's the pH paper. I'll go ahead and first add the lemon juice. And you would just take it and hold it near whichever closest color you think it is. And that would be the pH, so probably around 3 or 4. And then with the ammonia, you can see ammonia actually is a very strong base. If we look at the pH of the ammonia, again, that's probably close to 12 or even 13. Very, very strong base. So if a substance is neutral, it would show up with a pH of 7. If you have questions, definitely let your teacher know. Thank you.